Going on, Falcon fans? This your boy Ricondo come back at you with another video. So today we're going to talk about the outside linebackers on the 53-man projected roster for the 2022 season. So before we get into the video, guys, if you have not already, go ahead and please subscribe to the channel. Please hit that notification bell so you know when I drop another video. Please hit the like button so I know you guys that hear I talk about. And please share my video throughout the YouTube universe so more people can come in here and we talk about these Atlanta Falcons. So like I said, we're talking about the outside linebackers. We had 31 players so far on these series, or the way too early 53-man projected roster. And we're going to talk about outside linebackers. We talked about defensive line yesterday. We started on defense. We kept 5 defensive linemen. Remember, I said I might have to come back and adjust that. We just have to see. Keep in mind, we don't know if any of these guys or whoever's going to be the start of training camp. So right now, based off the guys that left from minicamp and the couple guys that got released right after that, this is where we're going off this projected roster. So like I said, don't hold me to this, but like I said, it's fun. I like doing this, and we're going to go ahead and get with these outside linebackers. So at number 1, Lorenzo Carter brought this young man in, coming from the New York Giants. Last 5 games of the season, last 4 games he had like 5 sacks. So if he can pick up where he left off last year, of course he was coming off the injury, came back in, and he balled out those last 4 games. That's what kind of production we need. He actually would have led our team in sacks last year if he would have had that with those 5 sacks. It's just, we need that pass rush to be good this year. We talked about the defensive line being able to do what they do. These guys going to be able to help with that. If they can get pressure on the outside, from the outside linebacker spot, that's definitely going to help somebody like Grady Jarrett, Anthony Rush, Taquan Graham, Marlon Davidson. All those guys is going to be able to help them do their job because we're getting pressure from the outside. Next guy up, Okendeji. So this guy here, coming into his second season, just like Taquan Graham, we expect a jump from year 1 to year 2. That length that Okendeji had, he was able to show that last year and some glimpses and some games that he had. Still got to develop some more pass rush moves, but that year 1 to year 2 jump for him, I think it's going to be great. And now he's going to have some competition to actually push him, some of the guys that we brought in during the draft. So I love the way Ogundeji was played last year. Of course, you had that tremendous block in the Miami Dolphins game to give us that win. So I can definitely see Ogundeji moving up, and he actually might end up being the starter this year. We don't know. Um, I'm picking AK to probably be on the opposite side of Lorenzo Carter, but if Ogundeji can show what he can do, in the training camp, he might end up being that starter on the outside of Lorenzo Carter. Next guy, we just talked about him, AK-47, Arnold Ebiketie. This guy right here is our second round pick this year. I love his motor coming from Temple, his 1 year at Penn State. He was disrupted the whole season. Had a lot of tackles in the backfield. He already looked like he's a polished pass rusher. He definitely need to work on some more of his technique. But if he can keep that motor that he had while he was at Penn State, that definitely is going to benefit us, guys. Like you said, we only had 18 sacks, so I can only see us going up from there. But Arnold Ebiketie is definitely going to help us with that. So definitely he's going to make this squad. Next guy, hometown guy, Dangelo Malone. He probably had the biggest motor out of all these guys on this list. Of course, had a chip on his shoulder coming to college, undersized, put on all the weight, but the whole time he stayed hungry, grind. He still seemed like he played with that chip on his shoulder, and I think he's going to get better and better as his career go. But he could be the X factor in our pass rush because his motor is nonstop. This guy also stayed in the backfield at the college he was at. So I love Dangelo Malone, what he's going to bring to the table, and already with just these four guys, I think our pass rush is going to be a whole lot better than it was last year. And then last, Quinton Bell. This guy here was the in 2019 was the 230th pick in the seventh round by the Las Vegas Raiders. Of course, he did not make the squad then. He was actually put on their practice squad. But then he was cut from the practice squad and then picked up by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and they put him on their practice squad. One interesting thing about Quinton Bell, which is why I got him making this team, because his athletic ability. This guy started out played 3 years in college at a receiver, and his senior year moved to defensive end. So he's a raw talent, but being 6'4", over 240 pounds, running the 4.48, and he also ran track when he was at Prairie View as well. So this is an athlete. I think he still have raw talent, still trying to learn the position. Like I said, moving to that position your senior year, you kind of hurting your draft stock that way, because they don't have a lot of film on you, so they don't know some of the attributes that you can actually show at that position. But still being able to get picked, 230 overall, shows that he has the traits to develop. So if he can actually stick with the Falcons, get with some of our coaching staff, put him in. I just like his upside because, like I said, his athletic ability. And only other guy that we had on there was Corey Ding, another undrafted free agent that we brought. So we kept five on offensive line, outside linebacker last year. I was just going to give this guy a chance. If he can actually come in and compete on this team, I think Quinton Bell might have an opportunity. That speed, if he could actually take that speed and utilize it in the pass rush, it's gonna bode well for him. Running 4.48, like I said, 6'4", 200, and I think now he's like at 253 pounds. So if he can take that speed and translate it and be able to get off blocks, offensive tackles, um, the sky's the limit. But he gonna have to put in the work. But since we kept five last year, we're gonna also keep five this year. I like this pass rush group that's up here on the screen. I definitely want to know what you guys think about this pass rush group. We got to get more than 18 sacks. We got to get past that. But this is my outside linebackers. If we can actually 35 sacks this year, that'll be a big jump from 18. But I can see this group getting after the quarterback, and we don't have to have a 10 sack, 12 sack guy. If all these guys get 8 sacks, think about it. 6 sacks. That's 30 sacks apiece. So we just need these guys to go out and do their job, do their thing, and these are my five outside linebackers. Once again, it depends on if they bring any more people in to compete. This definitely could change. Arthur Smith did mention that what we've seen in minicamp, that the roster might look a little different. If that's the case, we have to redo our projections for that 53-man roster. So, but guys, here you go. Let me know what you think about outside linebackers. This brings our total to 36. We're getting close to that 53-man number. So, guys, let me know what you think. This is your boy, Ricondo. Come back at you with another video. Peace!